Morningstar Investment Management manage discretionary investment portfolios, where Morningstar analysts examine stocks, ETFs, funds and investment trusts all day. Who better than the professionals to share their personal investing stories? Today we're asking where they have put their ISA cash. Where are you investing your ISA portfolio this tax year?
So this year I'm pretty aggressive on the equity front, with 80% of the portfolio in domestic EM and international ex-UK equities, and the remaining is in gilt and EM debt.
I typically split my ISA investments between absolute return funds and equity funds. In the absolute return space, I've long held the Henderson UK Absolute Return Fund and recently added the Fulcrum Diversified Core Absolute Return Fund to my portfolio. In the equity space, I allocate between global and UK equity funds. In the global space, I have long held the Artemis Global Income Fund, and in the UK, I typically invest in the Old Mutual UK Alpha or the Man GLG Undervalued Assets funds.
My ISA cash at the moment is invested fully in cash, as I'm building a bit of a savings base. But as for my pension, I am more invested into equities, about 60% of my portfolio at the moment. I'm a bit more cautious generally on kind of market valuations in the long run, and the rest is in a bit of cash and alternative strategies, like Newton Real Return, for instance.
I'm probably going to add to some of my existing holdings this year in the areas that we're seeing that are good value. So that's emerging market equities and emerging market debt. I might also allocate to some of my absolute return funds, and one fund I like there is the Absolute Insight EMD fund.
So given my profile, I tend to invest fully in equities. A little bit nervous at the moment on equity markets, so it would be more biasing it towards cash and just waiting for the opportunity to go into equities.
Okay, well, I invested my ISA allowance right at the beginning of the tax year, and at that time I put it all into equity ETFs because I felt that equities were one of the few good value asset classes around. I have to say that at this point in time, I've taken some of the money out and just put it into cash because I think equities are now discounting a lot of good news, although it's cash within the ISA, so the tax shelter remains.
As for me, while my SIP is in globally diverse assets, my ISA are in UK equity funds, including Marlborough Special Situations, Even Load Income, Schroeder Recovery and Finsbury Growth and Income. Now it's over to you. You've less than a month until the end of the tax year, so happy ISA investing.